This video is going to walk you through the process of letting Google know that your site exists with the Google Site Verification tool. And we're going to do the same thing with Bing. Now, if we log into our Yoast SEO plugins dashboard area like we did in the prior video and go to Webmaster Tools, we've got these links here. Now, like I kind of hinted at in the prior video, I'm not going to mess with the index because I'm not really interested in the countries that subscribe to this particular service. But with Google and Bing, simply click on the URL here, and that will bring us to Webmaster Central for Google. And if you're not logged into the Google account that you want to associate with this site, then you'll be prompted to do so with that box that asks for your email address and your password. Now you've got a couple of methods here: the recommended method, which I would recommend as well, and the alternate methods, which I'm not going to even mess with. Now with the recommended method here and with Bing, which I'll get to in a second, it requires that we download a file and then upload it to the root directory of our WordPress site. So let's go ahead and do that now. Just click on that file, navigate to a location on your computer where you're going to remember where it's at, and then just click on Save. And let's go ahead and do the same thing with Bing. Now with Bing, whenever you click on this, you'll be brought to the Bing Webmaster page. And if you've not associated it with any of your sites in the past, then you're not going to get these numbers down here being reported. But at this point, all you need to do is simply click on Add a Site. And then quite simply on this page, the next one that pops up, put in the URL to your WordPress site. And it suggests that you can add a sitemap, but you can also do that later. At this point, all we do is put in the WordPress URL, click on Add, and that brings us to this page, which gives us a couple of different options, just like with Google. And like with Google, we're going to stick with the first option. Download this file, upload it to the root directory of your WordPress site so that the URL then looks like this. And then once you get this uploaded, scroll on down to the bottom here and click on Verify. So let's go ahead and upload these now. Now, as far as uploading the files to the WordPress root directory, normally I suggest that you use your cPanel control panel and just go through File Manager and then navigate to the location of your WordPress install and then click on Upload. Or use an FTP client like FileZilla. But there's another way that I want to mention to you just in case, and that's not messing with anything outside of your WordPress site. It requires us to install another plugin, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. That is, if you've never heard of it before anyway. But let's go to Plugins, Add New. I'm going to open this in a new tab. And then in the Search Plugins box over here on the right, type in WP File Manager. And you should have at least a couple of different options popping up here, like these two here. This is the one that you want. Click on Install Now. And once it's installed, click on Activate. And that's going to put in another option over here on the left sidebar, and just click on the File Manager. And here we are. Pretty much everything that you can do within the File Manager of your cPanel control panel, you can do here. It opens up directly to the files of your WordPress directory. So at this point, all we need to do is upload those two files that we've already downloaded. Whoop, I didn't download the one from Bing yet. Let's come on back here, click on that, and download. There we go. Okay, so now I've got it. Now let me come on back to the File Manager, and right here's the Upload button. And you can either drag and drop those files right here or select files to upload. That's one of the beauties behind this, is you can select multiple files, where I don't think you can do that with the File Manager on cPanel. I'll select that one, hold the Control key down on my keyboard. Yep, I can select multiple files. Cool. And then click on Open. Ta-da! Now let me come on back here. Let's do Bing first. Let's do Google Webmaster first. Come on down and click on the I'm not a robot, and then click on Verify. And if all's well, then we get the check mark. Do the same with Bing. Come on down here, click on Verify. And there we are. It sees our site. So we learned a few different things in this video. How to tell Bing and Google that our site exists, and now these two powerhouse search engines can start indexing our site. And we learned that we don't have to use an FTP client or a cPanel file manager in order to have access to our files within our WordPress directory. We can do it all right from within WordPress using the WP File Manager plugin. And that's going to bring us to the end of this video on verifying our site with both Google Search Console, which used to be called Google Webmaster Tools, and Bing. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.